Hello, today I'll be talking about ADHD in children. A brain that shows that a person has ADHD may have low levels of a neurotransmitter called norepinephrine. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but this is a neurotransmitter, and it goes arm in arm with dopamine. So, a lot of the causes of ADHD, a lot of the times they're genes and they're hereditary, and a lot of the times they're from prenatal exposures to like smoking or alcohol. So ADHD is more common in boys than in girls. Their characteristics is that they're they have a high activity level. They don't pay attention, or they have a low inattention focus. They are also very impulsive. They have a hard time focusing in tasks, and this can also be a problem when you're in school, because this will distract you from your learning, and it also is a problem for teachers as well. So for example, let's say you're in a classroom, and I'm gonna talk about an 8-year-old boy. So this boy is constantly moving. He's touching his arms. He's like trying to talk to the people next to him. He's I don't know, trying to stand up, go to the bathroom. He is not finishing tasks. He is getting very frustrated. So that is exhibiting signs of ADHD. Just because a child is not focusing like one time, that doesn't mean he has ADHD. But if he performly keeps and showing these signs, then he does have ADHD. So a lot of the times ADHD does go for medication. So there is a lot of controversy with medication, especially with children. I think that if this is going to help the child, if the child's going to pay attention in class and he's going to perform better, I feel like medication is an option. The most common medications in ADHD is Ritalin, Dexedrine, and Xyler. So these medications basically calm the child down, and then they calm their impulsive traits. So it makes them actually perform better in class, because they're able to focus better. They're able to understand what's going on around them. So it's actually benefiting the kid. But there is also bad side effects of these medications. So there can be if you see a child that is exhibiting like no decrease in appetite, or he has like glass eye look, or he's very fatigued, and then that means that this medication might not be good for him. Some medication is better. They have short activity, so there's some medication that can help all day long, or there's some medication that you have to continually take, probably like twice a day. So it very depends on the type of ADHD and the level, and so it just depends on the child. So incorporating the Bible in this, you think about Romans 8:26, because it's talking about how we look to God and to the Spirit, and how we pray to him when we're having a hard time describing what's going on. So as a parent, it might be very hard to have a kid that has ADHD, because you feel like something's wrong with them. You feel like they're not able to learn. So you turn to God, because God will, everything's just a blessing in disguise. And this might teach you patience, or this might, make you more open-minded about people that suffer from the same thing. So that is all the characteristics and the treatments of ADHD in children. Thank you.